Hi, this is Izzy Castro with Franklin Federal Credit Union, and in this video we will be going over how to complete the certification of beneficial ownership form. If you need to reach out to Izzy directly, you can feel free to call him at 267-808-5556, or you can email him at israelc@fmfcu.org. To begin, the very first page of the certification of beneficial ownership form is informational purposes only, but I do highly recommend that you read what you're signing. For the second page, where it says account number at the very top right, you want to leave that section blank. For letter A, you want to list the name and titles of natural persons opening the account. So in this section, you will list your full name and the title that you hold with the business. For letter B, you want to put the name and address of the business, which is the legal entity. So here you will put the full business name and the full business address. In the chart below, you want to make sure that all business owners are listing their information in this chart. So the first business owner would go in number 1. We would need their full name, date of birth, the business address listed here. If they're a U.S. citizen, they will list their full social security number here. If they are not a U.S. citizen, then the passport number and country of issuance here. And then their percentage of ownership that they own for the business. And same thing for all the other owners for the business. In this section, if none of this is applicable, you want to make sure that you are just writing not applicable. If you did fill out something in this chart above, you can skip this section here. On the next section where it says beneficial ownership details, you want to make sure that we're writing out what we put up here in a sense. So here we would need it spelled out where if it's Joe Schmo and he owns 50% of ABC company, we need that to be written out here. Joe Schmo owns 50% of ABC company, and Molly Sue owns, ABC, 50% of ABC company here as well. So we would just need that all spelled out, written out. For part D, you want to select select the first box here. And then in this mini chart, you want to put the owner's full name here, date of birth, business address, social security number if they're U.S. citizen. If they're not U.S. citizen, their passport number and country of issuance. Here, you want to list the name of the person that's opening the account. We need your signature, date. This is an optional section which you can leave blank. And that completes the second page. Moving on to the third page. Okay, in this third page, here we'll pretty much need identification. So we would need a driver's license number or a passport number, which I've seen used before. But we want to make sure that we have that number here. And then the state for driver's license or country for passport of issuance here. Then we would need the issue date of that identification, as well as the expiration date of the identification. And then the secondary form and OFAC checks, you can leave these two sections blank. And you would just do the same steps for every business owners tied to the business. And just to keep in mind, whatever identification you're using on this form, we would need a copy of that. So if you're putting your passport number here and all its information, we would also need you to send us a copy or picture of the passport as well. If it's driver's license, we would need a copy or picture of the driver's license front and back. So that concludes the certification of beneficial ownership form. Again, if you need to reach out to Izzy directly, you can feel free to reach out to him at 267-808-5556, or you can email him at israelc@fmfcu.org. Talk to you soon.